It rained last night. Shit. Good morning. At Abby Breach. Ab Breach. A Bay Bridge. Abry. A-B. Hello, Eric Ireland. Eric Ireland. Yeah. Oh my God. Bro, I need some dick. Ain't no way I ain't getting no D this long. I gotta be incredible of a woman to be able to sustain from sex. Yeah, I'm doing great. Yes, said it right. Now are you? How are you? I'm doing good. I suspected to wait. I sus to susceptible to you. Susceptible to you. Oh my God, my stomach's starting to hurt. Not the shit. Susceptible. Susceptible. I don't think I'm reading that right. I don't know if I'm reading right. What's wrong with me? Can't read today. Illiterate as a. Ooh. Gas. That's a real one. Today was crazy, bro. Like, I ain't never had to question myself at work before. Because let me tell you, these residents is pissing me off. This lady looked at me. She said, she walked from her room all the way to another room to use the bathroom. She's not even supposed to be walking by herself. And she had a walker, though, thank God. And this lady is a high fall risk. I see her. I'm like, what you doing? I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. I patted her bottom to see if she had a brief on. I'm like, So I lifted up. I was like, oh, so you ain't got nothing on. She said, you stupid. She said, you bum. She's like, get out of my way. Don't put my gown down. I was like, I said, oh, I'm a bum, but you the one that's walking around with no underwear on. Okay. Yo, she had me tight. This resident had me tight, and then another resident freaking slapped me, hit me, pulled my hair. Like, yeah, I know that it's coming to an end of me being a nurse's assistant, for real. Subscribe to you. Oh, yeah. You subscribe? Thank you, James. Hi from our group in San Antonio, Texas. Eric Arlen, where are you from? I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm from upstate New York. I was born, so this is the story. So I was born in Utica, New York, but my mom and dad ended up getting separating when I was really young, and so I kind of like end up traveling around the world. So I was born in Utica, New York. We end up moving to Watertown, New York, and then and then I was in Lawton, Oklahoma for the majority of my adolescence, so teen adolescence. So that's where I was at. But then I ended up going to Virginia when I was in like 16, 17. I actually lost my virginity to this boy named Dexter, and it was terrible. It was terrible. I was devastated. I just couldn't believe, like, this is the hype. I was so confused. I was like, no, this can't be it. This can't be it. And it was. That's all he had to give. And that's it. Anyway, but yeah, I'm from upstate New York. Where are you from? Anybody? Philadelphia is actually close to where I'm from. I think it's like 2, 3, 4 hours away. I think 2 hours. 2, 3. Anyway, oh, okay. Oh, wait. Rome, Utica, Griffin Air Force Base. Okay, yes, that's exactly where I'm from. Utica, New York. That's what's up. Rome is literally like 15 minutes away. Eric, you ever been to Pittsburgh? Have I ever been to Pittsburgh? Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? Yes. No, PA, Pennsylvania. Because Philadelphia is also PA, I think, too, isn't it? Oh shit, I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe I might have been to Pittsburgh. I've been all over the world, to be honest with you. I've been on trains, Greyhounds, planes. The only thing I haven't been on is a boat. I need to get on a cruise and go to somewhere so nice and fancy, like, I need a vacation, y'all. I need a vacation. Like, I feel like all I be doing is working. And it's like, I love to work. Don't get me wrong. I love it. Not this shit. Ugh, I fucked up my shit, yo. I freaking hit. So yesterday I went over a curve and I hit that curve so bad, yo, that it tricked off my sensor in the back of my vehicle. So now anytime I hit like like the road or whatever, all I hear is a little slightly beeping noise. So if you guys hear it, that's what you're hearing, just so you know. I'm just saying that's what's going on. Yo, this chick really asked me, so okay, like, okay, let me know if I'm being over dramatic, but this girl, she asked me, can I ask you a question, while we were in a room with a resident, while we were providing care. And I was like, yeah, what's up? She was like, why do you have 2 phones? I was like, why do you rent out rooms to travelers? She's like, because I need them, because I want the extra money. Why do you have 2 phones? I was like, because I just like it. She's like, do you be talking to guys on the other phone? I was like, the fuck are you asking me this for? Like, I honestly got aggravated. I was like, she's like, you be talking to guys on that phone, don't you? You be talking to guys on the phone. I'm like, girl. I was just about to, like, yeah. I was like, actually, no. Like, what's your problem? Like, what? So you know what I did to her before she left? I was like, so are you talking to that nurse guy? She was like, oh my God, why would you ask me that? B, we not brand new. We can't be that new. We can't be that new. There ain't no way that we that new. Just saying. There ain't no way that we new. We can't be that new. You older than me, bruh. You older than me. You telling me you don't know why I asked you that question? You can ask me a question, but I can't ask you a question? Yeah. Play with me if you want to. She was even trying to get me to move in with her. She wanted me to move in with her, trying to get me to pay her $800 a month. I'm like, oh, that's cheap. You know what I mean? But then I don't know, yo. Like, I was just looking at the way she be moving, the way she be doing stuff, and I'm just like, something in my soul is like, Desiree, figure it out. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna figure that shit out, cause yeah, no way, no, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I refuse to go somewhere where I know it's gonna, I'm just not, like, my spirit is gonna be cringing. The Rivers 414 yes, but 4-house apartment. You ever been to? Okay, yeah, I read all of that shit. I'm just saying, like, there ain't no way that we that new. Come on. Anyway, my day, honestly, my night last night was not bad. I was just like, I was just in the present moment. Like, I felt like I needed to be in that moment. I need to be in the moment. It's that, like, you know what I learned, and this is the honest truth. I kind of used to, like, get anxious about what's coming next, what's gonna happen next, why is it not happening, why is it, you know what I mean? But you know what, like, I learned that I need to really live in the moment, like the journey, right? Because you know how fast life goes, and even your challenges, like, oh my goodness, when you're faced with these obstacles in your life, and you're like just praying that it goes away, and you're thinking in so many ways, how can I make this better for me? And then before you know it, 5 years later, not even 5 years later, it's already done. It's like, maybe I just need to watch what happens instead of freaking out. You know what I mean? Because, like, yes, life be lifing. That's the truth. People go through so much every single day. People go through starvation, people go through homelessness, people go through addictions, people go through just everything that you don't want to, people go through stuff. Even like the other things like college and school and tests and relationships and children and like even when a woman gets pregnant, she's pregnant for 9 months, and I swear to you, I've seen women get pregnant, tell me, hey Desiree, I'm pregnant, and I'm like, congratulations. And I swear, yo, already their body's changing. You already can see that the woman's pregnant. Before you know it, she's already 4 months telling you the gender. Before you know it, she's at her end of her trimester. She talking about, I had the baby. Like, what? It's so crazy, because you know what? I think that's what the deception was. To make us think that we really had a lot of time. But if you really pay attention, like, the days and the nights are appearing faster than they ever appeared before. We literally just went through Halloween. Like, what? We just had Halloween, yo. We just had Halloween. And today is the election. We're already at a new election? We're going to find out who our president's going to be today? Did y'all vote? Man, all day I sat to myself thinking, I need to vote. I need to vote. I do not know who's about to be president, but I want to vote. I want to say in this. And then something inside me said, just let it be. I said, okay, I'm going to let it be. But it's like, I don't know who's going to be the president. And like inside, I kind of know who I want it to be, and I kind of don't know if that's who I want it to be. But inside, it's like, yo, what else can we be hit with now? Because we've been through so much. Like, we've been through so much, and it's like, man, I get it, yo. We've been so spoiled. We've been like shown everything in a routine manner. We've been taught, a routine. We get up, we go to school, or we go to work. We eat. We use the restroom. We interact with people. Like, but you know what? There's only so much time in a day. There's only so much time in the day. Everywhere is talking about vote for the governor. Is this who you want to be the governor of upstate Utica, New York, or in New York, or in Maine? I'm like, yo, I didn't even think about voting for these people. I don't even know who these people are, but we need to vote, because I guess everything is just happening, and we are like the adults here. So whatever our president, the United States of America states is law, that's our law, that's our life. And it's like, bro, I don't got time to be. I feel like it's just a brainwashing, because it's like, oh, voting is your voice. I'm not trying to start no problems, but it's just this, like, for real, like, they're like, oh, voting is your voice, voting is your right, the right that we work so hard to get, the right to, even for African American women, a woman, just to be a woman, to even vote is our right. It's our rite of passage to have a say of what happens in our United States of America. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, oh, okay, so we have a right to vote. So now what? Who we voting for? Oh, well, they get to who we gonna vote for. They're gonna give us a few to choose from. The ones that we don't choose is gonna be out of the equation, and it's just gonna be two. Just two. So now you got two presidents that are going head to head. They got to have these debates and, you know, campaigns and all this stuff of why you shouldn't vote for who and all, so forth, so forth. And then you realize when you sink in, you're like, yo, what in the heck is this all really about? Because I'm gonna have to vote for two people that I really don't even want to. They're even showing us. Bro, I don't want to talk politics because politics cause drama. But I'm just saying, like, hello, Arcane. I'm just saying, yo, like, I'm just saying, like, you know, they're showing us, well, this person is like this, and this person is like that, and this person has this past, and this person has this intention, and so forth and so forth. And then all we could do was be like, well, we got to make the best vote. We got to make a decision. Are we, the people who have the voice and the right to vote? Because I mean, it could be like, we can have a dictator. You know what I'm saying? Who, man, like some countries, some places have, and some places have their a dictator. They don't have elections. I don't know. I don't know why this is the topic, but it's the topic, I guess. I don't know. Like, what I think about a lot? I think about new life. I think about what is new life. New life is understanding what new is. Because it's like, you don't know what a new life is until you go for it. Until you take a leap of faith and you go for a new life. It's like when you're in traffic, you know what I mean? And it's so long. It's just a long wait. But when you finally decide to just get into another lane, you realize that things are going so much smoother in your way, and it's happening swiftly. This new reinvention of myself is, it makes me want to really dig deep and really enjoy who I am and enjoy the woman that I am, because I know one day I can look back over my life and be like, yo, I'm sexy. I'm sexy. I am sexy. And you know what's so crazy? I love that I can say that and be confident with it and not feel like I'm just being the most. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Because I could have, you know what it is? I could have let the fact that I have a lazy eye, I could have let the fact of me knowing that I have, big feet. Like, I have long toes. I could have let all of that, even my stretch marks, like just having stretch marks, like all the things that are never really shown in these magazines of what a sexy, attractive, independent, confident woman look like, But you want to know something? I got to fall in love with myself again. I got to fall in love with who I am, and I think it's because I made sure everything I've ever done in my life was never to please other people. I did them for me, even though I was judged a lot. People made assumptions about me, thinking that I was doing things for other people, but I wasn't. I was doing things for me. Everything I ever done, I did it because I wanted to do it. I don't do anything that I don't want to do. And that is 100% the truth. Oh, this freaking traffic. Oh. But yeah, um, but my night was really good. I just stayed focused and did my job. That's it. Hmm. Wow. These are my options. Hmm. Anyway, so I think I know who I'm gonna vote for. Let me see if I have the. Hmm. Does it matter that I sing, that I dance, that I rap? How I express myself in hopes of making a difference for young girls all over the world to see that they can just be themselves. But I'm human. I'm human and I'm dangerous. because I'm human. I'm a human being. Was thinking that I had to find my person, my human. No. I think a lot about what people have said to me in my life. And even if it's negative, I think maybe they're right. My brother said that I only want to hear anything is when it's about me. And if it's not about me, then I don't want to hear it. I actually remember telling people once at a table that I wasn't really interested in their conversation. And I walked away. I guess in a way I just wanted to have an image of kindness. Like, I'm kind. I'm thoughtful. I'm gracious, you know. I'm sincere. I have empathy. And I do. But in reality, in real honesty, I'm human. And that makes me dangerous. And the pressure begins to really start turning into physical agony and discomfort. What are you willing to do? You know, we think about people that we want to help when we get to the top. We think about our parents, we think about our friends, we think about the people that we want to be with us, and, you know, when you go through what you go through to have the success that you want, you realize that it's just you. And not to be disrespectful, but you're not thinking about other people in that moment. You're thinking about yourself. Thinking about what you want. How you gonna get it? How you gonna get there? How you gonna make it your legacy? You know, my brother fell from a 5-story apartment in Watertown, New York, from out the window. And he landed in a tree. And they rushed him into the hospital. And he lived. He lived. And I remember how I would tell people about my little brother who flew out the window. I think he was jumping on the bed. Someone jumped on the bed and he just flew out the window. I remember a time when I was a little girl, my mom just got us these new outfits, me and my little brother Daniel. And I remember how he and me were both outside and we were so excited and we were playing in the mud and my mom told us not to get dirty. And And I looked at Daniel and I said, Daniel, let's go jump in that puddle of mud. We jumped. And it was so much fun, but I knew I was in trouble because we got really dirty. And I remember I told my brother, we have to hide from Mom or we're gonna get a whooping. She's gonna whoop us, or like she's gonna kill us. And I remember how scared I was for me and him. I remember we climbed underneath my bed, or a bed. I don't know whose bed it was, but I remember it had so much stuff underneath it. And we climbed under the bed and we hid. We hid. We hid so long that my mother started crying after she threatened to beat our butts when we came out from hiding or wherever we was. And I remember she started crying and she was like, this is not funny. Please come out, Desiree. Daniel, please come out. Where are you? Where are you? We ended up falling asleep under the bed. And the police officers found us under the bed. Oh, I remember my mom. She grabbed us and held us so tight. Yeah, tight. She held us so tight, and I was so confused. Because I thought she wanted to. She didn't even notice that we were dirty. She didn't even care. She told me never to do nothing like that again. And I never hid from my mother. I always stay right where she can find me. Yeah. She held us. She held us in her arms. And she told me never to do that again. She was really mad at me though for doing it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I told you guys that story, but it was on my heart. Anyway, you know, I know that I'm coming to the end of this chapter in my life, and to be honest, I think I'm ready. I'm so ready because it's saying goodbye. Saying goodbye to the past. Letting go. there has been parts of me and other people that I was thinking about everything from beginning to end. And I realized that I'm a tree. I'm a tree. I'm just gonna say that I'm a tree. Sounds smart. It's crazy because I really never had anyone to count on. There's a lot to read. I wish I could write bigger. But writing different colors, like cute colors, would be cool. It says, Almighty God, wrap your arms around this young woman and help her to heal. You know, I appreciate that because, you know, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to where I am right now in my life because no, no, this wasn't the plan, you know, for me. But, oh, why do I get like this, bro? Oh, I know. I know. hit, hit, hit a bleezy easy one time for the one time. I will. And I'm gonna go in this gym and I'm gonna work out and I'm gonna go fall asleep. You got to, bro. You got to. Sometimes you got to. I love that I didn't give up. What's this? I didn't give up. I didn't let no's, rejections, haters, bullies stop me. I think a lot of times people took my kindness for weakness because they assumed that I was just weak. But they ain't know that I wore a mask. I hid. The thug in me hid. The part of me where I didn't care hid. The part of me that knew the energy wasn't right hid. I keep thinking about how I graduated, not just from college, but from Job Corps. I went to Treasure Lake Job Corps. If you ever think about going, if you are watching it and you ever think about going back to school to get your GED or your high school diploma or anything, a trade, I'm gonna say go to Job Corps. Job Corps was the best decision of my life. the best decision, because that's where I healed. Here I am, getting so mad at myself for not being healed, for not being able not to cry when I think about what I've been through, or think about the ones that I love that I had to lose. I mask my pain with joy, with God, because I didn't know where else to go. I didn't have people to talk to, and I didn't feel like I could, because truth is, we're taught to be strong. We're taught to wise up. We're taught to fall. You fall, you get back up. You know? I don't know. But everything I let it go. Because I wasn't gonna go through this life as this broken, crying old lady that just can't seem to understand why. Everything that I had to go through to get to this place in my life and myself, to be reintroduced to me, to myself, I'll do it again in a heartbeat. I would do it again and again and again and again and again, because I've been to places that have been terrifying. I've been around people, but I don't even go around people. Like, I have pretty much made my brain function at a level it never functioned before. I did. I had to learn how to move quick. Blue. I wanted married. I wanted to be married. But I realized that maybe I needed to look more into it, understand it. Because I used to always say, what does love mean? What is the meaning of love? How do you know you love someone? You know? Because we're so quick to be like, I love you. And you think because someone says they love you, that means they love you. But what is love? What is love? Because love, to me, I still don't understand it. I think love is a choice. You choose who you love. It's like a commitment. Or does your heart choose? Is it matters of your heart. I thought I was gonna pass out the other day. And I was thinking to myself, I might need to drink more water. But it wasn't even dehydration. It was weird because it was like I had a cramp. I had a really bad cramp after the doctor did a test on me. I had a really bad cramp. And what happened was I was doing the paperwork with the nurse for my treatment, you know. It's for my molar. I have an abscess on my thumb, and it's from my molar from being put in and not fully cleaned out, like fully cleaned out the bacteria. So now they got to go back in and they got to dig out the rest of the bacteria. But yeah, and while I was sitting there, I got this cramp. Oh my God, this cramp felt like I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear it. I felt like I was gonna throw up, and then all of a sudden, like I felt lighter, and I felt like I was gonna faint. And the scary thing about it is I had no control. I've been looking at life a little bit different than how I ever looked at it before. I think about how we're children. We have these faces. Well, before we even come out of the womb, they take a picture of us, of our faces. And I think about how we mature and we develop, and we have our face though. You still can identify who that person is by their face or some type of characteristic on their face, And I was thinking, wow, this is really blowing my mind, because it's like, how do we gotta come here and get our faces and our names? So, I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out what is it about, like, you see me, right? I have eyes, eyebrows, everything is functioning. My nervous system is good because I can react and make my expressions and everything. And I could tell my brain, I'm telling my brain what to do to my face at this moment. But what is so curious is the spirit, our spirit. I'm just curious about our spirit. I was thinking about going. Listen, that now the thing about it, that little boy freaking touched me with his nasty poopy finger, and I'm just over it. I think I'm just gonna drive. I'm too tired to work out. Thank you for 3 likes, guys. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys share this live. I appreciate the likes. Please double tap the screen. Please subscribe. If you are subscribed and you're watching me, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch me and to interact with me. If you guys are leaving comments and messages, I appreciate you so much. I really do be trying to like get through blockages in my mind and help me understand that I'm really not doing too much. And I'm not asking for too much. I'm just asking for what I know is rightfully mine, you know. And I'm just asking for you guys to look out, look out for me, you know. In that way, like by hitting the screen and getting my likes up and sharing the live and all that. Like, I appreciate it. To be honest, I'm actually pretty kind of. I'm a little camera shy, so usually I just try to just go straight to sleep, but I just cannot do that right now. I just cannot do it. Man, I'm tired. Oh man, I'm over here falling asleep on camera. Oh my god, I'm over it. It's over with. I'm about to get like clipped. People will be like, oh, she falls asleep with her mouth open. I'm done. I gotta delete this. I'm too tired. I'm exhausted. I know I fell asleep with my mouth open. Ugh. Why is this happening to me right now? I'm so tired. Man, woke up. Sleep. I'm so aggravated. Freaking fell asleep on here. I'm so tired. Even if I go in the gym, I'm still gonna be tired. I'm about to just drive. So tired. glitch and get off. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm so tired. What is all of this? I gotta go to the see. Skin's breaking out again.